All right, looks like we have a slow morning today. We might get in here. This other low with the 79 low. And that gap. Gap reclaim 82 to 86. I guess be patient. Let's see if it can prove itself. Could be good though. All right, we got 234. What is this? Yeah. So if I have this is 220, can you hold 220? A little smaller size because the day is kind of slow. So 220, hold 220. So nice gap there. All this was, let's get rid of that. 220, 223. Nice. Dip into 223. Looking for a nice touch of the gap. Maybe. Nice. All right. That just means we got something to work with. So maybe we get another candle here. We hold 32. 33. Thirty-two is the bottom of that gap. What's going on? Closing the gap. 32, close to the gap, disrespect to the gap. I'll wait for a stronger setup. WHLR going the wrong way. Dip down to 225. FLYE looking good. Right off that gap. Let's see if we can get a nice trade here. And continue. Continue. $15 to 95, is that low? Or rather, the gap 615 to 595. We're gonna jump into the gap. I'll get in there. 599. 595 is the low of the gap. See how well you gotta hold this. Hoping there are some buyers here. We pulled this up. Holding 30 seconds more for the next candle. This next candle is going to tell me exactly, okay, what I need to see. There's a lot of selling, not pulling up. Come on, next candle. Ideally before the next candle opens, I got to see some volume here. Volume. Yes. Nice. Let's go. Come. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Get out there. Right at 95. It had to come right away. Good attempt though. Needed to come right away. And it looked like it was going to. And it didn't do it. So we'll keep that there just in case it wants to go down, reclaim, might do it. BOXL. Yeah, we're gonna have to move on from this one. We should work. BOXL seems to be good. Get a nice little gap here. 41 to 34. Nice little gap here. 31, 34. I'll take 800 shares. Here we go, 38 maybe. Let's see. 41 to 34. Oh, just give me that dip, bro. Don't you give me that dip? Why don't you? Oh, here we go. 41 to 34 could be great. Here we go. 41. Almost there. I'm looking for it to go into 41. Under 41. Stop 34 area. Looking for a good price. Here we go. You're almost there. Buyers right at 41. So risking here 41.34, like 6 cents. 6 cents. There we go, 37. Good. 37.5. That's good. Looking for this to settle down. And, got a good price actually. Got a great entry. 46 on the ask. We like to see that. So 34, 3 cents. So start unwinding something here at 47. Nice. Unwind some more. 47. Good. Nice. So looking for this next candle to work. We'll see. Nice. Nice. 48. Good. Beautiful. We're gonna unwind everything up there at high 50s. Yep. 57. Good. Nice. Good winner there. Taking my 3-to-1. You know, on the day like today, gotta take that 3-to-1 all the way. Good, 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 good. So let's see what we get. Okay, this one wants to drop into the gap. BOXL giving us a great move. Oh my gosh. What happened with this? Whoa. Whoa. Is that a offering? Dang, that's a massive out. That's a massive drop. Jeez. Okay, 250 needs to hold 250 on this. Low that 256 just now. Low that 55. I'll go 400 shares in here. See if I can get it dip a little lower to 50. No, a little lower towards 50, like 50. What is this? The low, this is 55. 55 might be a good call. I'll take it 53. We got a whole 50. Beautiful. There's a gap that formed right there. My entry's 53. Whole 53. Whole 50 basically. Nice. This thing is moving really strong. 70. Nice out right there. Nice. Good dip right right here in the gap and go. Nice. So we'll see what it wants to do. 400 shares on that. Good, good, good. We got some volume, BOXL, we got some volatility on it. Allegedly, this dropped into 52. We didn't even see that. So 47. Dang. So good stock here. Maybe we get another drop into this. We'll see what it wants to do. Just hit a new top right here, 22. If it's strong, it'll keep going, but I wanted to see form a gap. It's forming its gap, so which is good. I like to see that. So maybe we get another dip down at 47. $600 shares here. We'll keep it really tight. 50 maybe, retest to 50. Could drop into 47. Actually, could even drop into this other gap right there, 41. So I have to be careful how far it wants to drop. No, 40, yeah, 41. Find support right here, 241. What's the hold down? 208. Yeah, that's way far down. Okay, looks like we got just a little tap at 53. We may see a little more. Hopefully we do. May see a little more. If we drop more, VWAP is 48. Eesh, good bounces on this. Great bounces on that. Yeah, just one more, one more. High of it is 72. Yeah, look at this. Good bounce on that. We'll see. That's a strong gap. Very strong gap. Very strong 1 minute gap. That's good. It's also a yeah. Ah, meta's coming down. Meta, please don't come down, bro. Looking at my long-term trades, my swing trades. All right, here we go. Down, down or up? Which way you go? Have to be aware that this could drop to 239, 240s. And if it drops down there, has it given a drop like that? It's giving big drops. It's giving big drops. We're looking for 53 to 47. If now we're gonna look for it closer to 41. Come on, give me 41. I'm ready for that. Give me 41. Give me a good low. Yeah, you already have buyers in there too. Sheesh. Okay, I was expecting something more because it would have been the second, it's a third attempt at the gap. I was expecting something more of a dip. That was a plan. Now what? Back in there? Nope, we're off. Gap right here. Gap at 57. Ooh, rejection. Okay, it held. It looked like it was gonna come down. Gap was getting rejected. All right, let's get a gap here. Can I keep going? What's our target? What's our ultimate target on this? Don't really have a strong target. Maybe here. Soft target there. Another one up here. 323, 285. $3 maybe. $3 could be a good target. Okay, let's form a gap. 260. 260's got to hold. Hold 260. Sellers 68. Oh, wow. Okay. I took it out there because there were sellers at 68. Looks like we went a little higher to 75. Oof, what a drop. So sellers really did kick in here. Shoot. So another dip into the gap, or are we going lower? Okay. This is a strong claim of, this is a strong dip into the gap. Very strong. Push to 70, so 50 to 70, good 20 cents there. So here we got rejected, closed the gap, but still holds strong. So that was an indication. That was a clear indication that it was going. I took it a little higher, waited for more confirmation. Okay, cool. Uh, Touching this gap one more time. Hmm. Big sellers. So what's happening here? Looks like price is bouncing off the 50s level. So here we go, 60. I'm looking for 60 to hold. And this gap here, dip. It likes to dip before it goes. I was looking for 65 on that dip. Just a little bit under 65 maybe. It's contested here, right under 70. Needs to hold 60. All right, get in here. 63. No anymore. I was looking for a good bounce over to 62, 66. 63, I might get stopped out here. We'll see. Holding though, I'm in at 63. There we go. Hoping that gap holds. 68. Looking for that gap to hold. Nice. 70. All right. I'm getting a break even on this. Changing my size, and then this thing just decides to drop. Switching up my size, and this thing, next thing I know, it's already down there. It's just holding 60. Gap reclaim over 60. You could try this again. You can 100% try this again. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Gap reclaim. Wow. Looks like we are going to get a nice gap reclaim. But just faded on the drop. I'll wait. So good bottoming wicks, but top wicks up here. So if we're hitting 70 one more time and we hold, I think this one may give a nice squeeze here. So back into the gap again. The low of the previous is 58. It might give one more squeeze here. Let's see how price reacts here. Price reacts at one more attempt at 60. $58. Okay, we need a 60. 60 again. Wow, 60 again. Hold 60. No, I'm coming down. Yeah, forming a red gap. Are you gonna go back over 60? Nope. This time it's coming down. Wait. Could still do it. Give it some time. 60, there was strong support at 60. Oof, I'm taking a big L on meta. No meta. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, whatever. This is back at 60. Wow, this thing is back over here. 218. 218. Honestly, I'm not too sure, so I'll take 23. Smaller size. 218 is the stop. Looking for volume, this one, and probably we're not gonna get it. I'm pushing this. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, when I get out. Yeah, whatever. This stock sucks. That was a silly trade. All right. Okay, here we go. Get a massive drop to 41, perhaps. Or it keeps holding that gap. That's insane. It's been slow this whole week, and it's actually this stock is actually holding. That's good to see. Oh, here we go. 47. You may see this a little lower. 45. I'm thinking 41 to 34. Not quite yet. Here we go. Come on, 41 to 34. Let's see. Okay. Almost hit this. Lower green volume. We shall see. Reclaiming the gap. We'll see. What do we got? 53. Potential hold 53. Nice. Nice hold 53. 55. Good, 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 good. Let's see if we can get another leg here. We got a nice little gap right there, 55 to 53. It's just a matter of knowing whether this is going to hold. Or we're going to get a dip. So far, buyers are around 50s. So if it goes right under 50, I would like to see it right over 50. Again. It's an X. What's the float on this? 8 million. Okay. Oh, LIMN just popped right there. Wow. I'm trading BOXL. It's SMX. Dip and rip here, 311 to 395. Oof. So topping wicks here. Small gap here, 53. Low of it is 53. Could it be strong to hold? What a crazy reaction of 55. That's good. So they're buyers right there. The algos kick in so quickly when they hit 55. Man, this is good. This is good. 60s here. This is good. This is great. So I'm gonna have to take a trade. I want to take a trade here. Ooh, 55. Another topping wick. Hmm. Be patient. Too many topping wicks. Okay, this time now. So 55, 255 is the top of the gap. So what's happening with this? Um, Bro, that's a crazy gap. 50 shares. Did drop into the gap. Hold down is 313.04. So the hold down is the low of the gap. So I can't, it's like tough. Tough to get in on that. There you go, dropping. 49, 48. Okay, yeah, massive drop. Gotta be patient to wait for something better. All right, let's see. Oh, 42. Can you get down here? 38, maybe? 38 with a stop at 34. Man, come on. Almost there. Almost there. Just a little bit more, brother, before you turn around. Seconds. 41 to 34. We had a great trade right there and previously. We can get a good one here. Looking for that. 21 to 34. See how well it wants to pull that. Okay, here we go. Come on. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. So price wants to be, price needs to attack this liquidity zone here. It's a fair value gap. We had a nice bounce earlier. I think we have a lot of orders sticking around here. Then we're going to make a move back to 270s. So that's going to be the flow of this stock. So looking for a dip. Smaller size because I think we might dip even lower. But that's sort of the plan. So looking to add onto this, for this position to be a big one. If everything goes according to plan, I mean, I want to get up to 1,000 shares, but I want to get in here and maybe again in another gap. If it forms another gap, we'll see. But we have time. I'm patient for this to come down. This here is either up or either down. So which way? Which way, brother? Which way? Which way do you want to go? That's sort of the plan. So we're hovering right under VWAP. We're gonna try to get in as low as 30, as low as 34. There could still be something at 30. I mean, if we go down to 29, that would be kind of too much, you know? So maybe real stop will be 30. And consider what to do next after we hit 30, but I don't think it'll hit 30. We'll get into that gap, 30, 41 to 34. We may tap 30 and bounce, but I think in here would be good. So let's be patient for that fill. Okay, give me that entry. Give me that entry. Come on. Come on. Do a little dip. I would even take a flush. That's a max potential dip into this gap here. 66 to 90. It's at 1390, 1366. I'll keep that on watch. Come on. Here we go, 45. 41. What's this low? 42. Dang it, there are a lot of buyers here. A lot of buyers. A lot of buyers right at 45. 45, 46. Those buyers step out of the way, we can come down. We might find more buyers here. 35 to 30. Oh, here we got a gap here. 1366. What's it gonna be here? Maybe. Yeah. Hesitated on it. Topping wick. Yep. So now we need a rejection here. There it is. 36. Beautiful. So that's my first entry on this. Good, 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 good. So now if we hold 30, 34 is the low of that. So small size, so I'm not too crazy. Nice, nice. Saw it from the corner of my eye. Was able to catch it. Let's see what it wants to do. So I got 200 shares only, small size. Stop is the low right there. 30, the low's 32. Realistically, maybe 30. But that's exactly what we needed here. We needed to attack this area. We got to consolidate here. Ideal scenario, it retraces quickly, right? Back to 40s. And we're able to form a nice bottoming wick here, and then bottoming wick on the 5, and then a next move higher. But it could also hover around this area for a little bit, then we'll make another move. So 200 shares only, not too much, not too crazy. And basically break even here. So this is going to take some time. This is going to take some time to simmer. Keep it on watch. So we may see an attempt to back down at 30s. Hopefully we don't think, hopefully it doesn't completely fail. We'll see. So coming down 34. 31 there. Yeah. I think we have room to 30. Come down to 30. All right, we'll pause the video and see how this develops. All right, looks like we may attempt to break 30. Hopefully 30, there are buyers around 30. 33. So I have to anticipate that it might actually also flush again. So if it's going to go for another flush, then it's going to be basically it for me. So worth the attempt, worth the shot too, but if it ain't going to work, it ain't going to work, you know? Just got to take my L. So I'm hoping there are buyers here at 30. We knew this would happen. 31, bounce at 31. Nice, good bounce. We like to see that. Some buyers stepped in at 30, 31. So good. All right. Looking for a volume shift here. Green volume being bigger than red volume. We'll see. We'll see. Ultimate target is over here. So only 200 shares to see this thing play out, right? It's a longer hold. It's more of a bigger picture trade, right? So I'm in at 36 here, looking for this to hold this area. I knew it would come down here to 30. That's a possibility, right? Another possibility would have been quick bounce. So now we have to manage this risk. So make sure 30 is holding well. Good, 30 held well. Buyer stepping in at 31. Wow, SMX is doing well. I could take this one as well. SSR, oh, this could be nice. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. So looking for a move. All right, we'll stay patient, see how well this develops. All right, looks like 30 is being tested. Moment of truth. Could go right under 30 and back over 30. I would take that as well, but 30 holding like a champ. Nice. 30 holding like a champ. The miserable red volume ain't gonna take us out. Miserable little red volume is not gonna take us out. So there are buyers here. That's good confirmation. A lot of buyers stepped in here. Stay patient, see how this develops. Okay, shorts want to attempt at 30 again. 30 again, 29, back over 30, back over 30. Nice. Beautiful back over 30. Let's freaking go, man. I'm not stopping out of that. It's just the volume is just so small. This thing turn into a green candle. Beautiful. Nice. That's what we wanted to see. I think a lot of buyers were seeing how 29 was going to play, was going to react, and it reacted as expected. So we have buyers in here. Buyers are confirmed. Could have also taken a trade at 29. Added to my position at 29, right? Oh, this open. So 1464. 1464. 1556. Wow. Could be good still. 14. The low this is 1522. 1464. Hold down is 14. Maybe there's a trade here. 50 shares. Whippy stock. No, the trade was down here on this gap. Totally missed that. Oh well. Good stock. I was gonna take it down here too. Maybe sold some here, hold the rest. Nice, this actually moved nicely. Oh man, back 29 again, 28. Back over 30 again. Nice. How many times are you going to do it, man? You're not going to break down. You're not going to break down. SMX, crazy, crazy stock. Once we pull away from here, it'll be a different story going up. Holding 31. Ah, not a big fan of this. It's like slowly the buyers are like getting eaten up. So good. Either the buyers are going to give up or the sellers are going to give up, right? So we got a low right here, 28. I'll keep that date. I keep that there as reference. And at 36, which is here, 37, right up here. All right, good. Back to 34. Nice. 35, good. All right, let's see how this develops. Okay, rejection there. Okay, that might be a different story now. Now that it's rejecting that high at 36. Nice, but buyers are picking it up. Let's go. Let's go. I like to see that. Good. I like to see that. Okay. We need some good volume coming through. Nice. That's good. Small green volume, big move. That's nice. At the lows, that's nice. That's nice. Now, step number 2 is hold. Hold. We need some bids in here. That's the thing, the pops are going to get shorted because if it's actually short sale restriction, the pops are going to get shorted. There you go. So pop got shorted, but buyers are going to pick it up again. So the shorts are smart because they're waiting for volume to dry out on the pop, and then they're hitting it, right? They're hitting it on an uptick. So you can short sale restriction, you can only short it on an uptick. But here comes the buyers. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. I'm actually pretty happy about this trade. Just reacting so well, man. Hopefully I don't get disappointed. All right, we'll see how this develops. All right, one more rejection. One more rejection for these shorts. One more rejection for these shorts. Is this going to be enough for them? The buyers are stepping in. Buyers got to step in, man. I got one more hour to trade because I got to go. So we'll see. One more for these shorts. What's it going to be? If it hits 28, I might buy it. Quick stop, like 26. I'm gonna add. The shorts are getting aggressive. Selling is happening. Let's see. I don't foresee a flush though. It's not giving me flush looks. I could be wrong, so I'll be ready. Holding strong. Holding real strong. Oh, 30. Okay. Buyer. There's a buyer at 30. Buyer popped in there on the bid. So nice. Looks like we held. I need to start seeing the volume shift. We had a good green volume here, but red took over. Now we need green to take over again. We need green volume to take over soon. There are buyers right under 30. I will buy it, man. I will buy it at 28. If we hit 28 again. Nice pop. Nice little pop. That's it. Nice. Okay. So again, the plan is that there's a lot of liquidity between this range, 41 to 30 to 31. I had anticipated price action to move into this level, and it did. As soon as it came down, I bought it at 36 point, yeah, 37 basically, 237. Just cut the flush, right? And I'm thinking, okay, there could be two options. We either pull back right away and we start another leg up, or we come down to 30 and test how 30 looks like. So as soon as that happened, as soon as I bought, I realized that those are the two options. So turns out we got the latter, which is coming down here, testing 30s, went down to 28. I held because it quickly popped back up, you know? If I started to see more no green prints and just 28 slowly picking 27, I would have taken it out. That means there are no green, there are no buyers. So it's every time it's come down to 30, it's popped. Even if it went down to 29 or 28, it's popped. So it's giving me the impression that there are buyers at 30. That's holding it up. Now, we'll see. Here, this wants to come down again or what? We'll see. So we got a red gap that we have to go through, which I think is going to be pretty easy to break. Once we realize that these buyers aren't going anywhere and we're holding, man, it's just going to squeeze right to VWAP very easily. So I wanted to get a trade, another entry right under 30 because it's holding so well that I'm sure other traders are looking for that as well, for a nice little dip to get their big size at a good price. So there was a fair value gap here. It got disrespected by a little bit, but you know, it's just kind of like a zone, right? In my mind, I know there's a zone here, and I know their orders here, and there were, look, keeps popping off 30 a lot. 31 actually, 31 and 30. So next for me, is going to be see how this develops. Could come down again to 29, 28 one last time. Failed the breakdown, reclaim again. right? Sort of what it did here. It kept trying, it kept trying, it kept trying. It tried 56, was not able to hold. Next candle, big swing. So I'm expecting something similar here, the opposite way. That is a possibility. So there are a few possibilities, right? We get that false breakdown. Nice. We get the grind up and slowly pick up volume and then go. Good. Um, or a total failure. It could just fail right through 28, buying gives up and then completely fails. Um, in which case we get stopped out. Um, or it just keeps bouncing off 30 and then it goes. Let's see how this plays out. Again, I'm going to try to add under 30, see if I can get an entry, expecting a fast resolution. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get out. So I'm not messing around with it. I don't typically average down, but this time might be a good time because my conviction is that there are buyers right under 30 waiting for their opportunity. Now that they've seen all this, here we go. I'm going to see. I need to see the tape. So the plan here is to see the tape as soon as 30 breaks, if it's going to break. Okay, volume there. People bought a 30. Maybe that might be covering, shorts covering there. There's still more selling to go. Bro, 30 is gonna hold, man. I'm betting that 30 is gonna hold. Now I'm ready to buy a 28. But I gotta see the flush. I'm not just gonna buy a 28 just when I see it. I gotta see if it's actually gonna if it's gonna flush, and I'm just buying a 28 and then eating the flush down to 20. Kind of similar to what it did here. Came down to 29, 28, held, green, pop right back up. Same thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got completely cooked there. It immediately dropped to down to 20. Oh no, that sucks. So I didn't think it would do this, but there's another fair value gap. I did not even put that. Ah, look at that. What the heck, bro? That's crazy, man. There's another gap down here, but I thought that was just going to be too extreme and immediately stopped me out. Wow, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. All right, we're gonna get back into here, reclaim of the gap. So, yeah, we're gonna get in here. That's so crazy, bro. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. That is so crazy to me. Out of all the things I could have done, is going to attack that other gap. So 35. Now we got the extreme volume that we wanted, right? So we're gonna be holding this. That's insane. If I was looking at this and I saw 220, I was like, what? I'm stopping out. Because you never know, right? You never know. Now that we got to see this reclaim, then okay. Then I'm like, okay, let's go. Stop on this. We got to form a little gap here, so that's good. So stop on this is going to be basically 31. We lost like $26 on that. So that might have been a huge seller. I wonder what it was. Unless this has news. No, no news. Wow. Anyway, crazy drop to this other gap. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, right? Oh, sorry, I lost $16, not 26. I lost 16 on that from 36. 200 shares, so it's not the worst thing in the world. So $16 on this drop. 220, man. Jeez. So now there's going to be some resistance here. All right, we'll stay patient. That was like a gap and go trade. We could still drop into this other gap, 32. Let me bounce. Looks like we want to come down here. What a freaking dip, bro. What a freaking dip. What a freaking dip. But this thing might need more time. It might be too early on this. Ah, dang it. I'm expecting this to pop 31, 33. Yeah, nice pop. Expecting a pop here from this gap. Might be too early on it. Jeez, brother. Hmm. Mm, well, well, well. Get some trying to stop out here on this volatility. Okay. Well, too early on this plan, or maybe this plan is not going to work at all. We'll see. All right, I think we're going to call it here. We tried, and we are going to just call it on a Friday, slow Friday. 3 trades that were red, but really great trades on BOXL, man. Awesome. Let's just check it out. First trade was a beautiful gap and go, man. It just worked so well. Nice. Beautiful right there. 600 shares, was it? Yeah. No, 800 shares. Good, good. 800 shares on this. Good winner. Next was a dip on 400 shares. Gap and go. Maybe a little more size on this next time. Beautiful trade. Next was another gap and go that I think I saw sellers right at 70, so I sold. Nice. Here was another gap and go that I sold flat. And then came this one. Oh my gosh. Looking at it on the chart, it's just crazy. So there was a huge 1 minute for value gap, and we're thinking we're gonna grab some liquidity at the highs. It's just gonna come down here, then make a move back up. Anyway, kept popping up from 30, 30, 30, kept holding 31, 30, kept holding, dip under 30, pop right back up. So their buyers weren't here, but they all dried up. They all dried up and it came straight down in a blink of an eye. no time to stop at like 28 or 27, which I had in mind, and ended up taking a loss. 200 shares down $33. And then I see this huge reclaim, so I'm thinking, okay, we're finally going for the next move, and I just get out for a small loss. Whatever. It's just not gonna work out, right? It's not gonna work out. It's a plan that I thought it was going to work. Look at this. Look at this sideways action, which I thought was enough to hold, but I guess ended up giving up. Anyway, that was pretty much it. One trade on this piece of crap stock and another trade on this kind of crappy stock. We formed a fair value gap, which this is fine, but I get out. It was just kind of slow. Was not gonna do it. Anyway, we'll take the $100. Yesterday we had another red day. Well, we had the first red day of the month, but was around the same price, the same amount I made today, but able to keep it at 100. That's good. We'll see what the rest of the we'll see what next week brings. We gotta size up. We gotta size up. When I see something like this, man, I gotta size up on this. It's just beautiful, uptrending, looking good, fair value gap in. Let's go. So we'll take that. We'll take that. We are up 1.2 on the month, 1.2, yeah, 1.2 on the year. So we gotta step in. We gotta step in with more size, more conviction, and we'll do it. So come over to Mr. Profit, create your account, try the free analysis tool, explore all our features, give it a try. Give it a try for 7 days, free trial, and or join us for $5 a month, 50 a year. I'm dropping new features. I think I'll drop a new feature this month, a big feature. So stay tuned for that. So join us on Discord and stay tuned for the features that I'm gonna drop. Anyway, so I'll catch you next week. Decent little week. Decent little week here. Let's see. 366. Not bad. Decent little week. So next week we're gonna step in. We're gonna step into the gas. If there's gonna be momentum, I want to be part of it. You know, these 3 weeks we had some hot momentum, and I was kind of butchered a few of them. But that's the switch of our strategy. We're switching up our framework. We're switching up our strategy. So let's go. Let's do it. Anyway, catch me on Discord, and I will see you next week with more trading. Join our give our 7-day free trial a go. All right, catch you next week.